Will we in the future build a human type mind?
Oh, I think
through artificial intelligence?
Party conference.
Is there a way I can talk to maybe Nicholas Tesla? Pardon me? Is there a way to actually channel and talk to people? Or is that dangerous? Is Tesla here with me? Could I please speak with a Nicholas Tesla? I've never tried to channel anyone. It's the first time I've ever asked for an individual. Mr. Tesla, can I please speak with you? May I please speak with you?
Yes.
Sounded like a yes. What projects were you working on? What was your most secret project that you worked on?
Largest. No pay.
for a number of years.
6 is an.
Did you master wireless energy? Could you have provided it to the world?
By true. Mortgage.
And national.
And each.
A set of.
Does the American government hold your secrets at this moment?
Everybody.
Range.
Statement.
Statement. You had a photographic memory, is what we were told. Is that true? Could you remember all your projects, all your ideas and theories still?
Force freak. Hours and one north. Parties.
Is there anything else you can do? Can you guys try to move this?
On our
Can you try to knock this over?
and
Can you knock this light over? Or make it move at all?
Jonathan.
right back.
I see the strap moving, but I think that's just the strap itself,
Please,
the way it sits.
Looking outside.
Where?
It's not that hard to move. You could push it and make it slide. Try to do that. Or try to move that cord now. Now how it's sitting. Please. You don't have to.
School related.
America's
6:30.
The reason we ask you guys to do this kind, yeah, see, when I speak, I can see it moving. Just the littlest movement, I can make this move. So that basically debunks any movement on this because it's too easy to move. Can you please push that light? Make it move any amount. It's okay. I'm gonna turn this on while we do this.
Filter.
View of the game.
Try to make
Improves
that move. Please. We need to show the world you exist.
Scott walk.
South in. Ultra today.
But if you knock it over or just push it, just make it slide. Just a little bit.
Times the
Cost. Time.
Voluntary.
Are there any new friendly individuals around me? I ask all negative individuals and entities to please
Continue.
leave. I really do not have the patience for it. I do not like negativity. I'm tired of it. I'd like just friendly, loving individuals around me, please.
nothing.
And
Gonna
if
see
so,
women.
can any of you tell me your name, please?
Over the
Imagine I stir up more than one.
angles from me. Put together.
5-5.
Said there.
You control.
I'm gonna blast this full blast. I don't want to break it. Oh, in the high sixes. 6.6, uh-oh. Is this working? Does this make you stronger? I don't want to bust it. I like keeping it in the mid threes. This is like a yellow or red anyway. Close enough on the K2. Which is a decent amount of milligauss.
Escape.
Is this working? I'm
Escape.
sorry, you might have told me. I'm sorry.
Mine?
It's so hard to hear all the words that are coming at me. I love this device. I really want to test it out, and I'm going to put it on my SB7 rig as well. Which I'm sure some of you know because I've been talking about it tons now. I'm so excited about it.
Mama.
So incredible.
What's the meaning of life? Is there a purpose to life?
Break from
You're.
We really want to know this, and we're not trying to be rude. We're curious. If we're not speaking to the next form of humans, what are we speaking to? Are you guys aliens? Are you watchers, protectors? What are you?
And Brad. Not much.
You can get.
It is.
How do some entities harm people? How do we? We can't see them or touch them, but they can slap us and scratch us. How? How does that work?
stream.
You can help you. Where?
Girlfriend.
I don't think this is gonna move. Thank you for trying if you guys tried.
Destination.
In my life. About working with my privilege.
Well, this has been a very interesting session, guys. I think we're going to end this here in just a couple minutes, and I thank you all for whoever tried to communicate with me. I'm really not going to be able to tell what I was really hearing until playback, until I replay it and hear it. So thank you.
Claiborne and
Plabu.
Does it help that we
Hostile.
talk in this corner? Does this corner help to bounce the energies off and create portals?
Plants, tapestries,
A mini
Facebook.
As it.
Years.
Wow.
Because energy is just a wave, like a sound wave. We create amphitheaters to maneuver and manipulate sound. Can we do the same thing with this energy? What is this energy that creates you guys? That what can we call it?
Phone book. Work.
Phone book. What can we call? We need to come up with a creative name to what you guys are made out of. What energy? Do you know what energy you're made out of?
That combined.
Well, thank you guys. We're gonna be ending it now. Alright. So let's say goodbye. Can any of you say goodbye?
Tonight,
Go off. Oh, candy.
Well, good night, everybody. Or good morning, I guess, technically, because it is morning. Can you say good morning instead? I guess it is morning.
that you might know after we've
Business tax. Nation.
want to make.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you all.
You wouldn't.
I'm going to end the communication now.
Yeah,
And I ask everyone to go ahead and along with their ways. Every individual that I spoke with tonight and that is around me, please go ahead and end your time here. Oh, man.
Valley open.
Oops. I don't know. Alright, guys. Thank you. Anybody that I communicated with, I really appreciate it. It was a very interesting one. Like I said, you don't really hear, I mean, obviously you hear, but the responses and the words, because I can't rewind right now and check what I thought, and there's so many words that are blasted at you over and over, especially I believe I'm gone well over 40 minutes now, so, I mean, I probably just listened to 300 to 500 words, maybe, I don't know, a lot of words, at least 100 words in 40 minutes. It's got to be way more than that. It's got to be at least 30 a minute, because you're getting them like every 2 seconds or so. 20 to 30 a minute, so yeah, 800 plus. Conservatively, probably. So yeah, I'm fascinated with ITC, instrumental trans communication. Basically, an avenue of research where it's theorized that these entities can utilize electronic components that we have to possibly speak with us. I can't say if it works or not yet, but I've heard some interesting responses that, you know, border on not coincidence because of the way things are asked and when and how and where. Like, for instance, my name. I've heard my name on a couple apps now. I've heard it on the XTS Spirit Box app, and I've heard it on this app at Steve's place when on his live show. I've heard my name a couple times on that show. It's really weird. So it's odd. You know, it's gonna take more than just this to convince me that I am dealing with unseen entities, with the next form of evolution or the next form of energy that we turn into, or trapped spirits that are in the process of trying to get out of purgatory, for lack of a better term. And yeah, and are there final destinations such as heaven and hell? I don't think it's as simple as that. I think maybe, but I really try to keep an extremely open mind, and I know that we really don't know much. I mean, time and time again, we just figure out more stuff. 200 years ago, we thought we had a lot figured out, and we're figuring out stuff 200 years ago. It would just blow their minds of the stuff that we figured out. Like, they would think it'd be magic because it's crazy, and we take it for granted what we figured out because we're living in this time right now. And so the stuff they're going to figure out in 50 years from now, 100 years from now, we live in a great time. I honestly believe that. It's obviously your outlook on life and and who you're around and what's going on in your life. But I think we live in a great time to research this stuff, and I'm extremely lucky to be able to do this. And I'm really grateful for how my channel is growing and the people that are watching me and that are interested to see what I'm doing. I honestly had no idea I'd have this many subscribers and this many videos within less than 6 months. October or November, I believe, is when I started this channel, and I really only uploaded a handful of videos during that time. I really didn't start uploading more ritually until just recently, in the last month or two, or a couple months. So yeah, I really appreciate anyone that are watching my videos. I don't ask for likes and subscribes. I only ask on one of my videos, and I don't even really ask. It's just my introduction to my video. I say, hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe if you want. I even say if you want. So you're not going to see big subscribe buttons and logos all over my channel and all over my videos, because that defeats the purpose of why I'm doing this, and it defeats the purpose, in my opinion, of serious research. If you're trying to show the world and you're trying to prove to yourself, like I am, and to the world, that we may be dealing with aliens or ghosts or demons or something we don't even know or can't even comprehend. To me, when you see all that stuff, the subscribe and please like, please subscribe, it makes my day. To me, that's just pandering, and it's really just kind of exposes the actual purpose behind why they have a channel, in my opinion. These are just my opinions. I do not mean to offend anyone. Just an opinion, People can like or dislike my channel. It doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, it does not matter to me, because I'm not doing this for the world, really, even though I'm showing it to the world, because I understand that chances are I'm not going to be able to prove to the world, if I prove to myself, or if for some reason I can prove definitively in my mind that this stuff is 100% real. I'm still not going to convince the world. I mean, I see such questionable quote-unquote evidence, and people accept it instantly, when honestly some of them are so questionable that this stuff is here. If you're catching an EVP, you can catch a Class A EVP without manipulating the death out of it in an editing program, and using sound removal 30 times and using boost 100 times, so you're hearing the extreme background noises, and then you just put together words from that. That's not real. In my opinion, that's not how this research should be conducted, because you don't need to do that. EVP is something that's real. We can't figure out why still, but it's something that can be repeated in controlled tests. So EVP stands up to the scientific method of our quote-unquote scientific method. So EVP is something we can say is real. You know, if we could do the same things, the same tests that we can do with EVP with ghosts and anomalies such as that, then we could say it's real, but we can't because they're very sparse, very unpredictable is a better term for that. So, yeah. Man, I really went off there on a long tangent. Thank you for watching this. If you guys stuck around throughout, I don't know how many parts. This may be a 5-parter now. So, yeah, wow. I was trying to keep these actually shorter. I have to admit though, just watching the channels I follow, the shows, the live shows, it inspires me and it makes me want to test this out and want to experiment. So, thank you. And I especially want to say thank you to Steve and Dobie. You two are the ones that inspired me to do this, really. I mean, I already had the idea and recorded a few basic SB7 sessions prior to meeting all of you, but watching those 2 shows and talking and discussing ideas with individuals throughout the different forms of media I use to communicate has really inspired me and driven me to research this more. So thank you. I extremely and truly appreciate it, deep down. So yeah, we'll end it with that. Thank you so much for watching this, and we'll be making some more. You have a good day now. Thank you.